Hello everyone, my name is Pixlriffs. Welcome back to Decidedly Vanilla. I've been doing a little bit of fishing today, getting a couple of things, fished myself up another Unbreaking 3 mending rod that we're going to add to the stash. I mentioned this in the server Discord chat, but I have enough fishing rods and bows with mending and other abilities for pretty much everybody on the server right now. So I'm pretty much throwing open Pix's fishy business to anybody, even if they can't pay me immediately, just to come down, place an order for a rod or a bow, and then they can always pay me back later or something like that. But just check out the amount of stuff I've been able to get here. There's unbreaking and mending, all of the lures and luck of the seas all over the shop. And then down here I have mending, power 5, unbreaking, infinity, flame, just regular mending and stuff without all of the bells and whistles. I've got tons of really awesome loot here that people can come along and snag if they want to. I'm starting to say snag like the way Jefferson does. Been watching a couple of his videos recently. So yeah, here we are back on the DV server, and progress on the house has not proceeded as quickly as you might expect, and it's down to a couple of reasons really. The first of which is the giant lava lake out the back here. I've wanted to use this for fuel the whole time, but I kind of ran out of stuff to cook, and I definitely did not run out of lava, so for now I've kind of covered it over, and I'll explain another reason for that in a second. But yeah, I wanted to get through the entire kind of cache of fuel we have here. I'm gonna sleep now because it's getting dark. Or is that just the thing about this texture pack? I'm gonna go on so many tangents here, bear with me. I will come back to what I was saying in a second. The thing about this texture pack is that when it starts to rain, the clouds go away because the sky changes color, and then it just becomes this really dull uniform blue. But if anything, when it's raining, right, there should be more clouds. And I know it's not raining right now because we're in a savanna, but believe me, it is raining everywhere else on the server that can have rain. It's probably even snowing in the hills. So yeah, that's a really weird thing about using this texture pack. I love it, mind you. I really, really like it. And if I was using shaders or something like that, then there'd probably be some cool rain effects that came in. But look at that. Sky clears right up again, and you get clouds when it stops raining. It's a really strange thing. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, progress on the house was halted a little bit because I wanted to get rid of the lava source out here so I had the freedom to build wherever I wanted out the back here. And I've not found enough stuff to smelt that I used up all the lava yet. The second reason progress was halted is because of this guy. This is my new roommate. I think I captured him in the last episode. I can't exactly remember, but I cured him and I named him Roomie because he is my roomie. And he had a mending trade, the first tier. I traded paper and that was already there. 28 emeralds and a book for a mending book. A little bit further along the line, he has a couple of other trades. Obviously, bookshelves for 3 emeralds, that's awesome. Having glass for an emerald, that's also really cool, so you don't have to go out for sand every time you want glass, and you need that to unlock the extra trade. So it's nice that these guys have at least something to trade that is a little bit worthwhile. Next book he had, Respiration 1. Nothing to write home about. Next book he had, 18 emeralds, another mending trade. So I've been trading mending with this guy so much, and I think Kane has already dropped by and bought a few books off of the guy. And so, as a result, you might be noticing that I have a few completely pristine and, again, Zodiac-themed named tools in my hotbar, and that is because I got mending so many times from this guy. I haven't applied it to the sword yet, because the sword, I'm still kind of on the fence about swords. I've been using it looting to get leather from cows, basically. Last time when I was talking about all the mob drops you can get from looting and whether or not it was worth it, I completely forgot the fact that passive mobs have useful drops as well. So I might save looting for kind of the cow herding sword. I guess this could be like the cattle prod, if you like. And I've been using it to get leather so I can turn it into books so I can trade with Roomie. The other thing you might notice in my inventory is that I have a full set of diamond armor. I did a fair amount of caving, and I've got myself not only the Taurus chestplate, but I now have the Taurus leggings and some diamond boots I've been working on. I still need to get feather falling on these for them to be the best boots ever. And I was thinking about trading Depth Strider or Frostwalker. I might make myself some ice skates later that can be the Frostwalker boots. But those will probably have mending on as well, seeing as I have it at my disposal here. I'm working on the helmet as well. This already has protection 3 on, but that was it. I was determined to get protection and not fire protection or blast protection or whatever on here. And I have myself a book which has Respiration, Aqua Affinity, and Mending, in addition to Protection 3, which will bump this up to Protection 4. I'm in the process of adding Unbreaking to it, but have only been able to get Unbreaking 2, so I am dying to get myself either another Unbreaking 2 book or an Unbreaking 3 book that I can use, combine it in here, and then get absolutely everything. I had an Efficiency and Unbreaking book here that I fished up, Efficiency 4 Unbreaking 3 book that I fished up, but I think I ended up using it for something else. Not really sure. Also in here, I have a pickaxe, a Fortune 3 pickaxe with Mending that I decided to call Gemini, because Gemini is the constellation of the twins and Fortune duplicating ore, plus the fact that it had Gem in the... It was pretty much a perfect name, right? I was really happy with that. I have a Fortune 3 shovel, most useless tool you'll ever need, because that's just going to get me gravel, like flint. It's just going to get flint every time I harvest any gravel, so that's just going to be a pain. I made myself a diamond hoe, and I figured I would add Unbreaking and Mending to it, because I think those are the only things you can enchant a hoe with. I tried enchanting it with Fortune in case you could get like a bunch of crops from it, like you could get multiple potatoes and carrots and stuff more easily with those, but you can't add anything to a hoe apart from Unbreaking and Mending, so that's just the way it's going to be. And to be fair, like, hoes don't really have a great deal of use other than that, but I just wanted to make a diamond hoe for once, because it's a possibility in the game. You can make a golden hoe and enchant it with Mending as long as you've got an XP farm nearby. And you do have to have Unbreaking with Mending. I have come to this conclusion. I could completely skip Unbreaking on the helmet if I wanted to, but you're going to need experience in pretty ready supply, and the fact that you have Unbreaking on there means that there's a chance for it not to take any durability away at all, which means that you'll probably end up actually getting some experience for yourself. So that's how things have been going. That is why the house does not look a whole lot different. I've been messing around with a couple of other aesthetic things. I have put in some jungle wood around here, have started building up the interior walls, and there's going to be more decoration in here. It's looking very plain right now, which, you know, I'm not a fan of plain. You guys know I like to detail my things. Been putting a few armor stands around the place as well, just slowly building up armor on those. There is a ton of spare armor down in the skeleton spawner, which I might take, seeing as nobody else is really going to be using it. And out here, I've had this massive sugarcane farm here for a while, just so I could trade all the paper and stuff with Roomie. And now we come to the second reason why this lava lake is completely covered over, or more or less. I could walk into it from this side, I think. But sometimes when I play, and I think this is a lot of the time the case with Minecraft players when they aren't recording, or they're just kind of hanging out on the server if nobody's streaming, you know, if it's just a casual kind of day. Minecraft is a very grindy game, as I'm sure you guys are aware, and as a result, you end up watching videos in the background. You end up doing stuff in the background of playing the game, and you kind of go on autopilot when you're playing Minecraft for a little while. And so I was walking over here from, I think, the chicken cooker. I think I was bringing some feathers back or something like that, because I was turning those into book and quills to make written books to trade with the librarian. And I walked over here and I was watching what was happening on my top monitor and not really looking at the bottom monitor at all where Minecraft was open, right? And I was just walking over here going, yep, I'll go over to my house, I'll do the thing, I'll trade with the villager. Bam! Walked right into the lava lake. It didn't have any armor on me, but had all of my tools, including my fishing rod. Died more or less instantly, lost everything that I was carrying. So I had this like full set of tools, and I've had to remake all of them. I didn't have the diamond armor on me at the time, and to be honest, if I had, it probably would have saved my bacon, because the protection enchantments would have meant that I didn't die as fast, so I might have been able to react a little quicker. But as it was, didn't have a bucket of lava, I had like a block of dirt on my hotbar that did me absolutely no good. I died pretty much right away. So that is a lesson to you all. Even if you have fantastic mending tools, lava is still a killer. You play with fire, you're going to get burned. Everybody knows this. I'm just too stupid to have figured it out this time around. So I have a couple of things I want to do. I'm going to get on with a little bit more building here today, and I have a small kind of shop almost, like a kind of trading stand that I want to set up somewhere more central in Farhaven, probably a little bit closer to the Nether portal, because this is going to apply a little bit to people who are doing stuff a little bit further out. So I'll explain a little bit more after I've done a little bit more work around here. Okay, so as you can see, I've got my full armor set up. Really, really happy with this. Still haven't quite figured out the boots. Still need to get myself some feather falling, but that's all good. But I realised that I still need to supply some mending books to my anonymous anonymous benefactor, I guess you could say, my anonymous customer over at the fishy business. And I've only got the one mending book so far because I'm in the middle of setting up something else and I need the emeralds for other things. But I thought, may as well start fulfilling this part of the order now, just so I don't have to keep this customer waiting. And they're in this mysterious waterfall cave, which is pretty cool. Looks like the chest is still here for me to drop some stuff off. Okie doke, we'll pop the mending book in there. Hopefully they can... Hang on, is there someone up there? Hello? Oh, zombie! No, get back! Get back, zombie! Hopefully this isn't the one who's bought the mending book. Okay. Hi, I'm leaving the book in the chest, okay? They don't seem to want to talk. Alright. Who is that? Okay, I better get out of here. Right, so we're almost back in town, and hopefully, once we're back there, I'll be able to run you through what I've got there. Oh, whoa! Hey! What the heck?
Pix.
Paige?
Pix.
Paige, you're like a... What the heck? You're like a ghost. What's going on?
Close enough.
Hi?
Hi. I don't want to shatter your illusions, but I'm not really Paige.
You're not really here. What's going on?
I'm a clone. I'm running out of magic. It's been a long time since I've been activated. Been trying to wait for the right time, and I think it's come now.
Wait, slow down. Paige had clones? What? Is this part of the magic stuff?
Yeah, because she has a second source of magic, she can create clones.
Wow, okay. That's news to me. So you're running out of magic, that's why you're kind of fading away.
Yeah.
That's so weird. What can I do? Why are you here? How can I help?
Paige trusts you with this information because she thinks you're protected.
Okay.
You've just run into the Wither.
What? The Wither? You're serious?
Yes.
So that's who's in the cave?
Yes.
Oh my god. I didn't think she was back. Like, they said they fought her in season 1 before I even got to the server.
She laid a trap for Paige in the future.
In the future?
In the end, and killed her. But it wasn't really her, it was another clone. And she came back when Paige was absent.
No way.
And Paige has split her body and soul and hidden herself because she was having signs that the Wither might be coming back.
Wow, that's some preparation right there. So her body's in one place and her soul's in another place.
Yes.
So what can I do? How can I help?
Her body is being protected by someone, and I will give you the location of her soul, but please do not go there until the Wither is defeated. Otherwise, we don't know what will happen.
Okay, so defeat the Wither, find
Yes.
Paige's soul. Gotcha. Okay. I think I can handle that. Where is it?
There is a village at minus 2506 1634.
Wait, slow down. Minus 2506.
Positive 1634.
1634.
Sorry, it's hard to remember.
Okay, no worries. I got it. Type it in the chat. I'll remember it for later. Brilliant. So that's where her soul is. Okay, and I will keep that location safe.
Paige thinks because the trickster and the nameless god have some hold on you, it would keep the Wither from either possessing you, mimicking your form, or even reading your mind.
So does that mean last time I met Paige when we were doing the build commission, was she already the Wither?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And it is actually the Wither this time. It's not her being infected, it's truly the Wither masquerading as Paige.
Oh my goodness.
She's already run into 2 of the other clones and killed them, and I'm the last one left.
Oh gosh, well, good luck. I mean, it seems like you're close to fading away as it is, so maybe she won't get to you as well, but wow, okay. Right, I'm gonna have to go, because it's nighttime and I need to get back, but good luck. Try and stay safe. If you've got this cave here, hopefully you'll be able to hide in there, and right, I will do my best to keep the location of Paige's soul a secret.
Thank you. She trusts you, and it's not something she does easily.
Okay, I'll be going. Take care.
Good luck to you as well, Pix.
Bye.
Bye.
So, leaving aside the fact that I may have just sold a set of really useful books to an eldritch abomination capable of destroying all of us and life as we know it, this is my latest project. This is just a small thing I put together. This is the Emerald Ore Preservation Station, and this kind of came about because I was watching KB's live stream and he was caving with Kane the other day, and they were collecting emerald ore, but instead of silk touching it and preserving it, as I personally believe people should, they were fortuning it to get emeralds. Now, let me submit to you that emerald ore is the most valuable block in Minecraft. It's kind of also the most useless block in Minecraft to a certain extent, but it is one of the rarest, and as such, I value it kind of above any other. And if you've watched some of my videos before, you know that I'm a big fan of collecting kind of rare blocks and stuff like that. There's having stuff that is a little bit out of the ordinary. Collecting emerald ore and turning it into emeralds, like harvesting it for its emeralds, is useless, because if, like me, you get into villager trading, you can have way more emeralds than you could ever get from fortuning emerald ore. Even though you get up to 4 emeralds per block, like diamonds. You only get 1 normally, you get up to 4, maybe just 2 or 3 if you fortune it. So, in order to encourage people to preserve emerald ore blocks and silk touch them and give them to me, I've created the Emerald Ore Preservation Station. What this is a a way of people dropping off emerald ore blocks. They can put them into this hopper here or just throw them in, and let me show you what happens when they do. I'll use rotten flesh as an example. It works for pretty much any item. I could lock this to just be emerald ore, but I'm kind of relying on people just being nice and only dropping emerald ore in here. Basically, you just throw an item in there, and then that flips down and you can have access to the chest. And again, you could probably just reach over the top of the chest if you wanted to, but I kind of wanted to automate it in some way, just not make it too complicated. And then once the trapdoor flips down, you are welcome to take a stack or one like slot of emeralds, 4 emeralds per ore block. And I'm basically making this available so people can get the maximum they possibly could out of every emerald ore block they want, whilst also preserving the emerald ore blocks so that I can have them, because I like being able to collect rare ore blocks, and you can't get them around here because this is a savanna and you can only get emerald ore in extreme hills. That's the idea. So that way, people still get emeralds. They get to trade with villagers, especially now that my villager is trading mending books. I'm sure people will want to do that, but it also means that the emerald ore gets preserved and I get to keep it. Part of the theme of this decidedly vanilla season for me is preservation, because I'm planning on making a museum eventually and kind of basically having a display of each and every block and item in Minecraft sort of preserved in the museum. So I kind of want to keep emerald ore blocks around. I like having them. They're kind of fun, and I see absolutely no point in fortuning them when you can just as easily get emeralds through trading, if not easier and in greater supply. So that's what I've created. It's not super decorative. I just thought I would make something kind of small and inoffensive here at spawn, and I can take it away later if people don't use it, but it's just a nice way of people getting emeralds, me getting emerald ore block, everybody being happy. So that's going to be it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching Decidedly Vanilla. My name has been Pixlriffs. Leave a like on today's episode if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see more. Go check out Paige and Mace's channel if you want to find out what's happening with the whole wither thing, because it's worth watching, guys. And I will see you guys soon. Bye for now.